Hello, good people. Thank you for tuning back in. Tonight, I want to talk about Christianity, the Bible, especially the Gutenberg Bible, which is the first printed Bible on March 22nd, 1455, and that connection with Scientology, because there's something interesting here going on. All right, so let's start with the Bible. Most versions of the Bible are 66 books total, 39 Old Testament, 27 New. The Gutenberg Bible, I have the gematria of it here. Gutenberg sums to 45, Bible 21. 45 plus 21 is 66, like the number of books total in the Bible. The Gutenberg Bible, the first publishing date is up for debate, but the most commonly agreed to date is March 22nd, 1455. So you would have wrote that date 32255 if you were living at that time, likely. We'll get to the number 55. It's also curious. So, in the history of the United States, and I've done a video post on this, which you can find if you look through my catalog. The first 13 colonies in numerology sum to 66, which you might say, oh, that could be a coincidence. Well, the first highway they built across the nation, which went from Chicago, home of the 60606 code, to Los Angeles, was Route 66, which I wrote very sloppily now that I see. The Church of Satan was established in the year 66, so was the National Football League, the NFL. Real quick, let me flip sides here. So, keep that March 22nd date in mind as we look at this now. Here's some gematria for Scientology, and we're going to focus on L. Ron Hubbard, who is the founder and creator of Scientology. L is the 12th letter, and in gematria, 1 plus 2 becomes 3. Ron is 18 plus 15 plus 14, sums to 47. In gematria, the word Christian also sums to 47, as does Republican, as does Whig, as in Whig Party, which gave birth to the Republicans, as does President, as does Caesar, as does Obey, as does Judge. Flip that around, the number 74 equates to Jesus, cross, Lucifer, and occult in gematria. The word gematria itself also sums to 74. So, 47 in numerology is 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 can be 1 plus 1 equals 2. So, L equals 3, Ron equals 2. The name Hubbard sums to 56 in gematria. 5 plus 6 becomes 11. 1 plus 1 also becomes 2. So the name L. Ron Hubbard, when you break each part down to a single digit, which is appropriate in numerology, his name becomes 322, or like March 22nd, which was the publishing date of the Bible. Also notice the name Hubbard in the lettering down below with the star, right here. It has this 322 coded into the letter sequence. Isn't that interesting? Not a lot of names have that. And by the way, yes, my last name is Hubbard, and people ask me if I'm related to L. Ron. The answer is no. In fact, I'm not even related to anybody named Hubbard. I have no bloodline to that name. My father does not know who his father is. And at one point he heard his father might be named Greenblatt, which is a Jewish last name. So I might actually be a Greenblatt. Anyhow, back to this. So, Elron, he started the religion Scientology, which is big in Hollywood, as many people know. And he established it in Phoenix, Arizona, which is located directly on the 33rd parallel north. 33, a very important number. L. Ron Hubbard, the full name, sums to 52, just like the name Joseph Smith, who started the Mormon Church in New York. A lot of people think he started it in Utah, but that's not true. He started it in New York, and then he tried to take it out to Chicago, and eventually it ended up in Utah. What's interesting about Utah is that out of all the 50 states, only one state has a gematria of the number 5, and it happens to be Utah. So Utah is unique in that regard. Okay, so this name 52, the word devil also sums to 52 in gematria. Maybe a coincidence, but I thought it was interesting. I also thought about the 52-week calendar year, the significance of that. So, again, this Gutenberg Bible thing. Okay, As with regards to that number 33, which we just spoke about, Scientology being established on the 33rd parallel north, the number 33 is central in both Christianity and in Scientology, as well as science. In the Bible, the first book is Genesis. The gematria of Genesis is 33. As I said before, the Bible's 66 books. If you write out the word 33, Thirtytree, and then turn it into numbers and then sum it, it sums to 66. So you see this relationship between 33 and 66. The phrase Big Bang sums to 33, as does the word Darwin. If you look at Darwin, Einstein, and many other famous scientists, they died on dates with numerology of 33, which has me wondering if they were sacrificed after fulfilling their purpose. And with regards to that number 55, Einstein was brought to the United States in the year 33, the bottom of the Great Depression, the year Prohibition ended, the year Hitler went to power. And he died in the year 55. That's the same year that vaccination started. That's the same year Disneyland opened. That's the same year Fred Phelps, whose name sums to 55 in Gematria, opened up his first Church of Hate. Did a post on that too if you haven't watched it. In Scientology, 33 is referred to as the master teacher number. And that's true in numerology also. And the word teacher sums to 33 in Gematria. Master teacher number sums to 33. So, again, this 33 is very central. And it applies to Christianity, it applies to Scientology, it applies to science, it applies to geography. Oregon is the 33rd state. It has a gematria of 74. Think of Jesus, who died on the cross. Jesus is 74, cross is 74, died at 33. Oregon's the 33rd state, gematria 74, abbreviation is OR, that's 15 plus 18 sums to 33. There's so much of this, you guys. These aren't the only examples out there, so don't think this is it. I'm just trying to clue you into how all this stuff works. With regards to the Mormon Church, Brigham Young died in the year 1877, 33 years after Joseph Smith was murdered in 1844. And in Gematria, the word kill sums to 44. That's 11 plus 9 plus 12 plus 12. Julius Caesar, the most famous assassination in history, supposedly happened on March 15th, 44 BC. What's significant about March 15th is that's the 74th day of the year. So my point is, these numbers, they are coded into everything. And that's what I'm trying to expose. And in exposing this, the message is that this world we live in, the information we have has been edited so that we cannot know the full truth. At best, we're only getting part of the truth, which means we are, we're being neglected. And why? So that we can be controlled. And that's just what I want to wake you guys up to. I don't want to tell you what to think, what to believe, nothing like that. I just want you to be aware of these weird numerological things that are happening and what all signs point to. That number 55, remember the Bible was first published, Gutenberg Bible, March 22nd, 1455. 55 is the God number in numerology. And in English, the word heaven equals 55, so does sky, so does cloud. But then the word Satan sums to 55. The word numerology also sums to 55, as does the word psychology. So, I know it's a lot to think about, but I just want to get this information out there. You guys can reflect back to me what you think. If you have questions, I can do follow-up posts. I have even more information. Please check my blog. I will link that down below. All right. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for staying tuned. Take care.